So the function v of x is equal with 1/3 x cubic minus x squared represents the volume in the cubic feet of the square pyramid shown. The function w of x is equal with a v over 3x represents the volume in cubic feet. When x is measured in yards, write a rule for w, find and interpret w of 10. So, as I said before, if we are looking, for example, for the volume of the pyramid is equal with 1 over 1 over third time length, width, and time height. And if we are looking here how we can find the volume, how did I find here? Here is 1/3. So the height here was x minus 3, and the width was x times x, which is x squared. And when you multiply everything, you get the x squared. So let me write everything here. And of course, so this is with respect to the x of this volume, and is equal with 1/3. So x squared I am distributing here. X squared times x is x cubic, and is a minus 3x squared. So that's what we have here. Okay. And now what do we have here? It says we already have the volume, and it says v of x is equal v of 3x. So we want to find the v of x, okay? So v of x, just let me write it with a different color. V of x with a blue is equal with a volume times 3 of x. Volume times 3 of x. So whatever we have in this function here now is equal. Whatever we have here x, we are substituting by a 3x. Here is 1 over 3. Okay. And here what do we have? Let me write a 2 parentheses. We have a x cubic. I will write 3x in a cubic. Okay. And here is a minus. Instead of a 3x squared, I will write a 3 times, which is a 3x squared. Okay, this is a square. And now we can write wx, what is going to be equal. So wx is going to be equal with so 3 cubic is a 27. 27 divided by 3 is a 9x cubic. So this is going to be 9x cubic. So I already found this one here. And what happened is minus 3. This 3 with this 3 is going to cancel, but it's a minus. And what's going to happen here is going to be 9x squared. Okay, it's going to be 9x squared. That's what it is here. Okay. And now it says find and interpret w of 10. But first of all, x is measured in yards, right? And the volume is in, just let me see, 3x represents the volume in cubic feet when x is measured in yards. Write a rule for w. Find and interpret w of 10. So, first of all, this x is, just let me see, when x is measured in yards, in cubic feet. So if we are looking here, for example, if x is measured, if a 3x represents the volume in a cubic feet, okay, that's what we have here in the cubic feet. And now w of 10 here, but x is in a cubic feet, don't forget that, is equal with 9 times 10 cubic. 9 times 10 cubic times 10 cubic minus 9 times 10 square times 10 square. And this is a cubic feet. So everything here is a feet cubic. Okay. So everything here is in a feet cubic, okay? So W of 10, we already can find here out, is going to be equal. So what do we have here? We can have 1 and 9, 10 square. 9 times 10 square. 9 times 10 square, 10 square is 100. Times 9 is a 900. So this is a 900. And here what do I have here? I have just 110. Okay, and this one is a minus 1. And this is a feet cubic. Feet cubic. And now 900, 10 minus 1 is a 9. 9 times 9 is 81. So it means this is going to be 8100 feet cubic. But again, as I mentioned before here with the feet, when we found in the previous video, 1 feet cubic is equal with 1 over 27, 127 cubic yard cubic. We already know this from the previous video, and we showed how we can find out these units. And now instead of the feet here, if I am plugging here, for example, yards, then we are going to have this is going to be this way: 8,100 times 1 over 7, or 1 over 27 yard cubic. And finally, we just can divide this number by we can divide this number by 27. So, and we are going to get, so we have 8,100 divided by 27, so is equal with 300. So just let me go again, because it looks a little bit too big number divided by 27. So is a 300. It means W of 10 is going to be equal with a 300, is equal with a 300 cubic yard. 300 yard cubic. So this is the final answer.